cycling in London has just become something else. Yeah, it's going to become a obsession. It's going to become a major obsession in my life now. I would happily go out of my way and ride into Regent's Park, do laps, and then get into work, and have done 80k, just that start of the morning, and that was my routine, and I loved it. And before you know it, we're all being asked to work from home.
Greg Patmore is I. I mean, 39-year-old IT worker, keen cyclist, father of 2 children, 2 amazing children, and love cycling. My father bought me a bit of a clunker back in the day, your typical kind of hybrid bike to ride around and keep me out of trouble. Where I lived in Walthamstow, Redbridge Forest, Epping Forest was right there at our doorstep, so we just go there and we'd have little adventures almost every weekend, if not after school. Yeah, good times. 2008, I lived in Bow, and this is just about the time where Boris Johnson and as a London mayor had just started the whole rent-a-bike scheme. They just put one outside where our flat was, and I was trying to think of ways to make my journey cheaper. It only had 3 gears, but it's always there, it's consistent, it was ready. Get out of the house, get out of that bike, ride to work. So, cost I'm buying back. You hear about this thing on the news, it's going into China and it's happening. You're kind of thinking, yeah, well, it's happened before, SARS, big deal. And then I think I was working in Canary Wharf at the time. I remember hearing the first few cases came across, and everyone started panicking a little bit more. And you were still being very nonchalant about it because it didn't seem like a big deal. And at which point we were then told we had to work from home. Now for me, part of my commute was riding to Regent's Park in the morning, doing my laps, getting my training in, going to work. So when that first hit, and we were told, stay at home, you couldn't meet your friends, you couldn't go out and engage and do the normal kind of things you do, coffee shops, cake shops, and the rest of it. It felt very strange. You kind of thought, well, hopefully it won't last too long. How bad could it possibly be? And it started going on, it started dragging on a bit further, and it became apparent that this thing isn't going away for a long time. Jumped online, started using Zwift, got a few friends up. We set up a Zoom account there, and we all, a bunch of us jumped on there, and we're all riding together and having a bit of bants. We slowly kind of progressed it to this idea of trying to simulate your Saturday rides where you ride and you have a coffee stop. So we sat in the garden and would have a coffee there and have a chat, just shoot the breeze and just, how's everyone doing? And simply doing that really helped me. And the guys also said, for them, it really helped them as well. The idea of getting freedom back just sounds strange, and it felt strange. I remember coming out of the first restrictions, first lockdown, and we were only allowed to ride in groups of 2 initially. With time, with patience, when things got even more eased up, and you could actually then congregate in bigger numbers and really kind of see each other again. So many new more cyclists coming out. So many people of ethnic background coming out onto London roads, discovering cycling for the first time. So seeing all that happen in a short space of time after lockdown was amazing. And I think it's only gone from strength to strength. So many new groups out there now, really pushing cycling and diversity forward, that it's just, as a Londoner, it feels amazing. As a person of colour, it just feels immense. This year now, things are opening up back up again. We've got a roadmap, we can do things. So we've got activities planned, I've got activities planned. There's group cycling we've got planned, helping more and more people to get into cycling and bring more people from ethnic minorities into cycling. So that's the main thing for me this year, as far as a goal. But personally, and I definitely want to hit a triathlon, want to try my hand at one at least and see how it goes. I've got a plan with one of the regular members of the club to ride from London to Amsterdam. Something I've never done before. I'm keen to try it, see how it goes. You never know. just do more adventures. Just get out there and just try and enjoy a bit more, because you never know. We might be locked down again at some point, and then you don't feel like you missed things. So get out there, inspire people where I can, help people where I can, just have some new adventures.